guys, here with another episode of Trader Confidential. Today we got the Toronto Pro coming up this weekend, and we got the competitor list came out, I believe, today. So we're gonna check that out, see who the front runners are, and yeah, we're gonna talk about that. So let's get right into it. How you doing tonight, Donnie?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm hanging in.
Yeah,
Hanging
yeah.
in. Yeah.
Well, we went one weekend without a pro show, so that's gonna
Yeah,
be
tell
coming
me
that
about it.
time.
Yeah.
Every weekend's gonna be one. So
Yep.
we
Yep.
got Toronto coming up. So I'm gonna jump right into it and bring up competitor list. So here's the competitor list for open bodybuilding right here. There's some big names in there. Pretty good lineup. We got Tim Budashim. We got Quentin in there. We got Jiang Ming Lee in there, John Jewett, Hassan Mustafa, Keem, Robert Strand. So yeah, we got a pretty good lineup. So I want to go through. I didn't pick up all these guys because some of them are, they're not going to be front runners in my eyes. So I didn't really want to report on them. But I want to start off with Akeem first. Just
Yeah, I
uh,
mean, I think Akeem and Mustafa are the two biggest names on this list as far as
yeah,
to me anyway. So
yeah, I agree. So this is Akeem right now. This is May 13th. He posted this, and my eyes go right to his sweep here and
yeah,
his
that
separation.
Lateralus, it's striped pretty good and stuff. That's indicative of what Dexter has when he's really dialed in.
Yeah.
His his lateralis, the
Uh,
stripes in his lateralis are just really prominent.
yeah. Yeah. So there's him. Let's see. Oh, I thought he was gonna pose here. Little video. Guess not. So what? I wonder what that tape is. Is that like a tens unit or something?
I yeah, maybe for just for joints.
Hmm. Hmm. Hey, he's looking pretty good though. He's looking pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see. So what's it, is it this Saturday?
Yes. Yeah.
So they're going through peak week right now. They're doing their
Yeah.
final week protocol and stuff.
That's
So
right. Yeah.
he's
This
either
was May
filling out
18th.
or he's drying out. One of the two.
Yep. Yep. So this was May 18th that this was done. So
Okay.
he's a couple weeks into it from then.
Yeah, so
So
he's probably more than if things are going the way they should be going, then chances are he's leaner now than he was in these photos.
yes, yeah, yeah. And I believe he definitely is. Keem gets pretty lean. He gets pretty cut. He gets pretty he keeps his size and he's got the aesthetics and everything. He's got all he needs for that show.
Yeah.
And this is his first show for the year that I know of, so I don't think he's done a show yet.
Okay.
Uh Next one I'll go to Robin Strand. Oh, cool. My mouse ran out of batteries. So this is Robert Strand here. This was 3 days ago. Now I don't know this guy too much. I've never actually followed him before, but he's looking pretty shredded. This is 3 days ago. Uh, I don't think he's got enough to beat Akeem, but he still looks pretty good. What do you think?
I'm look. It looks like that right bicep was it torn at some point or something? It's just
That's
got an
what
odd
I
shape
was
to it.
just gonna raise that question. I wonder if he tore his bicep at one point, or if
Eh,
that's just genetics.
I mean, he's definitely lean,
Yeah.
so that's for sure. He's just got to finish up with the protocols, So this isn't even the final product yet. The final product won't be till Saturday, most of the day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Hell, that his bicep could be torn right now. Really, I mean, that's what it balls up like that.
yeah, I mean,
His,
and some people they have like Albert Beckles. He's got that really high peak,
yeah,
on his bicep, and but you can kind of tell if it's like genetics or or it looks like it may have been torn. His looks more like it's torn, but yeah,
It does.
that's other than that, I mean, he's not looking bad.
No,
His conditioning, I mean, his structure doesn't stand out, and you're not seeing aesthetics,
yeah,
but you're seeing, a guy who's got a pretty decent amount of muscle on him, and he's going to be fairly conditioned.
he's going to be a top 10 for sure in this lineup anyway.
Okay.
I want to go to Mustafa next. So this is 13 hours ago. And Mustafa always comes in with size, but he's got a bigger gut, and he just doesn't come in with the conditioning that we'd like to see. And this is 13 hours ago, so he ain't gonna get much better than this. He's just gonna get drier and harder, but
Yeah,
uh
he's gonna have to dry out and I don't know how much you're gonna fill him out. I mean, the guy, he looks really round right now. So
he does. He does. And I think we talked about this last year too, about his diet and how little protein he ate in his diet. I don't remember how much it was, but I think he was only eating like 4 ounces of meat at a time or something like that. Which struck me as odd because he's such a big guy. That brings me back to that, you can starve an elephant, but it's still an elephant,
right.
thing that you got too. But that's Mustafa for you because he's always one of the biggest guys on stage. He's just a big dude, but he's really blocky, and he's always really full. But he just doesn't have that. He doesn't have that V taper that Akeem's gonna have. But we'll see. I mean, he's a mass monster, so we'll see. He's definitely going to be top 3 in this show. I'm sure of that. Whether he's going to pull first or not, I don't know.
And the thing about this, I mean, everybody looks good when they're posing by themselves. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
It's kind of hard to tell how good you really are until you're next to the other guy. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yep. That's true. That's
But I would
true.
say out of the three picks that you pulled up so far,
Yeah.
he's the least conditioned in this from what we've seen from
I agree.
the last 3 picks.
I agree. I
He's
agree.
the least conditioned, but like I said, this isn't the final product. The final product is going to be that Saturday.
Yep. Yep.
You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
so
So now next up we got Jingmi Lee. I think I'm pronouncing it right. So he was in the New York Pro.
I think the guy. You see those quads? Goodness
Yeah,
gracious!
I know, right? Now this is one of Milos's guys. And he was kind of critiqued on his posing the last show in the New York. Uh I know a lot of people are critiquing his posing. Actually, Milos even talked about it too a little bit, but
Uh,
this is one of Milos's guys, and he is a big dude.
but right now, I've got him and Joaquin. Hakeem,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
the front. Yeah, look at that sweep on that side.
yeah, yeah,
But here's the deal. I think he's a little tighter than I didn't see Hakeem's back, but this guy, we're looking at everything. Just the stripes on his chest, though. Look at that.
yeah. Well, he's fresh out off the New York, so I mean he's still been on prep. So he should be better than what he was on the New York stage. So
Wow,
yeah,
he looks
he might
impressive.
he might be
He's
going to
he's
the
impressed me
Olympian.
the most.
What's
He's
that?
impressed me the most. He's impressed me the most of,
Yeah,
of all the folks who we've seen so far.
that's what I thought when I was looking at everybody too. Another one that I was impressed by was John Jewett and his conditioning. So this was 2 days ago, but he just doesn't have the. I don't think he's got the size and the shape that's gonna win over our last guy there. It almost looks like he's got an ankle bracelet. It's like he's on home monitoring or something.
Yeah, yeah.
that's that's cool. He's gotta ask his PO if he can go to the show or not. I just noticed that it might be one of those smart watches or something like that. He put it on his ankle for some reason.
Yeah, probably.
But he's this guy's always conditioned on stage. He's always one of the most conditioned guys on stage. And and this is 2 days ago, so he's not dry. He's full water right now. He's flat. So
He's
we're gonna see a
more
lot
than
out of him.
likely some of these they probably haven't started filling out yet. If you said Saturday, right? Today
Yeah,
is Monday.
yeah,
It typically takes about what, 2 days
2 days.
on
Yeah,
average, maybe 3 days.
yeah,
So yeah, they're some of them aren't even filling out yet. They're just trying to don't a tail into that lean out phase. This guy, he nailed his lean out phase pretty good. I don't
he
know if he can
did.
get very much leaner than that.
He did. I wanted to see if oh, this is from 2021. This is 2021, but I mean, look at his conditioning right here.
Yeah,
That's
that
nuts.
is no, just below the waist.
Yeah,
That's what's crazy.
it's nuts. Like the guy, he's good at that. That's what he's very good at. Uh, let's go to Quentin next. So here's Quentin. I really like Quentin's shape a lot. He needs more sweep on those quads, though.
You know what? I look at this guy and I just think classic.
Yeah, I agree. I
I'm
agree.
sorry. I think classic.
I agree.
And you got, sometimes, there are times where you choose the genre, but for the most part, the genre chooses you,
Yeah,
and right now, I just see classic right now.
I agree. He's got a classic physique for sure. Yeah,
Look at that. Yeah, to me, that's classic.
yeah. He's got that tiny waist and he's got that X frame.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if he filled out those legs a little bit more, his calves are on point. He doesn't need to do anything to his calves, but if he gets a little bit more sweep, outer sweep on his quads, and yeah, I think that would do him wonders.
I see. I just see classic. I
Yeah.
really do.
So this is 6 days ago for him.
How tall is this guy? He's
Quentin,
either
I'm not sure how tall he
he's
is.
either really, really tall
I
or
think he is a taller guy. I think he's a 6 foot guy. I'm pretty sure he is. But
but either way,
yeah, oh, yeah.
I see classic. I think he doesn't even need the downsize to go into classic.
No, no, he doesn't. I don't know what he's weighing here. I wonder if it says here. No, doesn't seem like doesn't say it in his post. But yeah, yeah, I agree. I think he should do classic. That's a good point.
I definitely see classic. That's what I see. Mm.
Okay, this guy, I don't know this guy, De
In fact,
Lorenzo.
he's Italian.
Yeah,
De
but this
Lorenzo.
guy has an impressive physique. So this was May 9th. So he's not posting anything recent, but this is May 9th and he's looking like that. Obviously it's like a glamour shot, but
Right.
I think I had some other shots in here I wanted to post up. Here's a this is May 3rd, so here's a side chest.
Wow, he's bigger here.
Yeah, yeah.
He was up a few pounds, so this is
Yep.
further out. Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he's a pretty big dude.
And this one was the most recent one. This is 5 days ago here.
Yeah, it's almost like night and day
Yeah,
when he drops a look when he gets, he just looks like an entirely different person.
yeah. He's got a great shape. He's got good looking. He's got. I don't really have any critiques about the guy, and I've never paid attention to him competing. So I'm definitely going to be paying attention to him this weekend and see how he
Yeah, let's
does.
check it out. We'll see what he does.
See if we got another pick from him. Oh, here's a yeah. So this is May 7th here. Italian guy. Yeah. Okay. So now we got oh I'm not even going to begin to pronounce this guy's name. I think this was Vladimir.
Okay.
Vladimir, something like
So
that.
he's Eastern European.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But he's looking pretty shredded. I don't see him being well, I mean he might make top five. I mean that front shot right there he does with the full muscular. He's got those shreds in the delts. He's
Oh,
pretty
yeah, I was
green
about to say
looking.
he's got big delts.
Yeah,
He's got big delts.
got good sized
Um,
quads. The back wasn't too impressive to me in the back shot. That was the only thing. So right when your back does a back double buy right there. So we'll have to see how he does. And I want to go to Tim Budasheen next. So Tim Budasheen just did a show too, and he is pretty shredded. And he's a big dude.
yeah,
There's Kamal next to him.
yeah,
Training
that's
with
a that's
Kamal.
that's a pretty impressive shot right there.
Yeah, it is. That was 4 days ago too. So he's a top five guy. He's definitely gonna be a top five.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let's see if I get some other shots from him. There's some posing here. Oh, I thought it was gonna be posing. I guess it's not posing. Yeah. I can't really tell any of the shots I've seen about his waist though. Does he have that? He's kind of got it, but so we're gonna have John Jewett. We're gonna have that other Italian dude with the tiny waists that are up there.
Yeah,
So I don't know. This is gonna be. I mean, this is filled with a lot of different bodies
I
here.
I I think I think I can. I'm going a little bit ahead of myself, but I can see the scoring pretty much like the last show we covered. I think
Mhm.
your one and two are going to be kind of separate from the rest of the pack.
Yeah, I think so
And
too.
these guys, yeah, and then the rest of it's going to be really, really, really tight.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
who are you thinking? Who are you thinking first and second?
Well, I want to finish. I'd like to finish up with the rest of this. I know I got him in my
Yeah,
top three. I'm just gonna
that's what I
I'll
was
go
thinking.
top three. I like being a little safer. Okay, but he's definitely in the top three.
Yep, same here. Same here. I got Akeem.
I've got yeah.
Definitely got Akeem. Akeem's been around for a long time.
I tell you that Asian kid. I mean,
He might beat him, huh?
he's yeah. They display their conditioning a little different and stuff,
Yeah.
but but
The Asian dude's a tall guy. He's pretty tall too. He's a taller guy, so that's another thing about him. He's not as short as Akeem is. So
I think he's got better legs than Akeem though.
he does. He does. But I didn't really see that on the New York stage. So
We'll see.
uh
I still have him in my top three because he's Akeem.
yeah. So I'm thinking yeah, he's in my top three too. And I myself I'm thinking Mustafa. Mustafa's
Not
been
right. Now, look at the way he's looking right now. I don't have him in my top three.
you really don't? Okay. All right. I
Not
got
looking
to
at the way he's looking now. I mean, it can change,
it can change, yeah.
but I'm saying based on what I'm seeing in front of me right now, no, I don't have him in my top three.
Let's
Mainly
see.
for the conditioning.
Last
I mean,
year, last year Ian Villier won, right? And
right.
he pulled second.
Yeah, I
Yep,
think he pulled a second. Yeah.
yep, yep. Now he's a Canadian. He lives in Canada. Mustafa does. So
And the thing about Mustafa is he's one of those type of body whenever in doubt, just cut some more weight.
yeah, yeah,
You
exactly.
know?
Yeah, yeah,
He's got more than enough muscle,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, he's got a ton of muscle. I just, when I was going over when we went over his diet that one time, it was just kind of struck me as odd that, that his gut stays that big though. And maybe that wasn't his original diet. Maybe he just started that and that was his prep diet. I don't know. Uh,
Uh-huh.
but his meals were awfully small. And I was just it just kind of surprised me just how much mass the guy carries on. And I mean, you look at him, you're thinking, he's putting down a lot of calories a day, but he's not. So So what about Tim Budashim? You think he's top three?
Um, I don't know. I think that three is almost it's a coin top. It's a coin flip. It's
Yep.
between him and I think you got a couple other guys. I like the one guy that
And John Jewett.
yeah, this guy Jewett. I mean, he's bringing the fact that he's bringing in a strong suit and that's his conditioning.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah. I'm thinking,
I,
I'm thinking
I think after 1 and 2, it's going to be tight.
it's going to be tight. Yeah. Yeah. Third and fourth is going to be really
Third,
tight
fourth, fifth, even sixth, seventh. It's going to be really, really, really tight.
because this dude right here, I can kind of see doing some damage too. So I really could. I could see him doing some damage. Oh,
He's got a
there's
good
another one.
hamstring sweep and yeah, but I mean this he's not going to be looking like this on the show.
No, no, this was May 30 posted this.
Because he looks like he's a good 20 pounds lighter in his closer to prep shows.
Yeah, this one here. This is the closest one here. Here. Oh, there's
Yeah.
more.
I mean, it doesn't even really look like him. You know what I
No, it
mean?
doesn't. No. It doesn't. You're right.
Yeah, he looks like he's about 20 pounds lighter.
Yeah. 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 He's got great aesthetics though. I think he's got really good aesthetics. And I really like Quentin's aesthetics too. I like that classic physique. I just like to see more sweep with him.
Yeah, he's classic.
Yeah.
He's classic. If I don't know if he's got a coach or anything like that, but I'd say, hey man, let's give it a shot.
Oh, who is
I
coaching
mean,
him? Opposing coach, Joey Belt.
you
I don't
think of
know.
this front double arm bicep. Think of how that would look next to Chris Bumstead's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris doesn't have a torso taper like that.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. You're
And they look almost about the same size.
right. Uh-huh. Yeah, they probably are about the same size. Yeah, because he's a taller dude. Chris is a taller guy. Yeah, they probably are about the
Yeah,
same size.
they look about the same size. It's not like, well, he's open and he's just need to cut a lot of weight to make it down there. No, he doesn't.
Yeah. No, you're right. I want to check in on how much he weighs and what his actual height is. Uh, because I think you're right. I think he would do really well in classic.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing classic.
Yeah.
I am seeing classic all the way.
Well, this is our lineup uh for the Toronto Pro this weekend. So don't miss that, you guys. We will cover it on Sunday. Is there anything else you want to add there, Donnie?
I am good, man.
Yeah. We had
Yeah, it's gonna
another
it's gonna be a pretty good deep. It's gonna be a fairly deep show. I'm surprised. I really thought that Stu would be doing this because it's almost in his backyard.
yeah. You're right. Yeah, it is. What show is Stu doing next? He's doing oh I know it's right off the top of my head. Uh
East Coast, West Coast.
I think a West Coast show. Oh, what is he doing? I know he was taking a break for a couple weeks and then he was getting back on. Then he was like 4 weeks out or something like that.
Okay.
Uh, in his last post or something like that. But yeah, and Stu, speaking of Stu, he's getting a lot of great feedback from people. He's done really well in this
Okay.
last couple years. For being a new pro and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done really well. So and he's bettering his physique every single year. So maybe it's that time off of work he's been taking, because now he's full blown bodybuilder now,
Right.
and he can just concentrate on that. So maybe that's probably has a lot to do with it. But man,
You think he's got a sponsor or something like that now?
yeah, he does have a sponsor. He's sponsored by he's sponsored by Gasp. He's sponsored by another supplement company.
Okay.
He's got several sponsors actually. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean he's making some money and he does a bunch of podcasts and stuff like that. He goes on all the major podcasts basically. So he's making money, you know. Uh
It's good.
I don't know if he's making as much as he did when he worked because he had a pretty damn good job as far as I know. He's a pretty smart guy, so but he's making enough to be able to live, so that's a good thing. So to
Yeah, able to
keep
trade
on
and
going
stuff and not
forward,
worry about where, yeah, and not worry
yeah,
about where the funds and everything are coming from. So
that's all
that's
that
cool.
counts.
Yeah,
So, all right, you guys have a good night. We'll see you next week, and Donnie, we'll see you soon. Thank you
absolutely.
for watching and like and subscribe. We will see you next week.